back with another race day vlog. It is CARS Tour Throwback 276 race day here at Hickory Motor Speedway. We've got a beautiful Carroll Speed Shot number 37, throwing it back to my dad tonight. His very last late model stock win in 1993. We've got the original sponsor and 6 Tire Center on board. So I'm really excited, ready to get on the racetrack and see what we can do. Try to end up finding CARS Tour Victory Lane one more time here at the end of the night and try to get this season back on track as far as the CARS Tour goes. So my first ever race with Carroll Speed Shop. I'm going to take you guys with us every step of the way. Hopefully we have a good evening. What the hell is this?
Who knows?
Is that the first diecast you've ever signed, Gut?
First diecast, yes. So that's a new one for me.
So in between practices, we made our mock run, and the car felt good, but we didn't go very fast. Felt like it was dragging ass, and then went back out and kind of the same thing, and just the speed wasn't there like it was yesterday. We come in and both front wheels were, when we went up on 4, were locking up. So we figured out that the calipers, for whatever reason, went bad. So now we're putting brand new calipers on, trying to hustle and getting ready for this second practice here. We only got like 5 minutes. RJ, how we doing?
Hot.
Glad for you to show up.
Yeah.
Late.
Well, I'm energized now. So.
Nice shirt.
Thank you. OG right here.
Yeah. Rich.
You had a June bug on your butt.
Nice mustache you got there.
Rock out?
Yeah.
Well, I said I had to shave it tonight. I couldn't go to church anymore.
She's gonna have you shave it after you use it.
The 12 cars have been on the racetrack thus far. Plenty of fans here in the grandstands going to salute this driver as he comes on through in a paint scheme that many of them would have seen nearly 30 years ago. This scheme paying tribute to his father and former track champion here at Hickory Motor Speedway, Landon Huffman. This is the paint scheme he adorned when he won his final late model stock car race all the way back in 1993, driving the 6 Tire Centers, High Rock Vodka, Industrial Batter, and Charger, and one wrapped Chevrolet out of Claremont, North Carolina. The number 37 of Landon Huffman is back in the Z-Max CARS Tour, but under a different umbrella with the Carroll Speed Shop running a second car.
All right, we qualified 16th. Really tight in qualifying, but I feel like it's going to be a good long run car, so kind of like what we fought all weekend. So we'll see what happens. Happy with everything this weekend, and proud of our Carroll Speed Shop and our 37 guys for working really hard. Just have to take care of it for under 25 laps and get through all the carnage and try to be there at the end.
Looks like that baby was originally Don's grandpa. Or Don.
Great way to spend some money.
21st time in its series history, the Z-Max CARS Tour comes to Hickory Motor Speedway, but for the 7th time, it means a little bit more. The Throwback 276 is underway. Sit back and enjoy this one from Newton.
No spotter audio this week, and a lot happened during this race, so I'm going to kind of keep these parts brief and just do some voiceovers. But we fire off good here to start, drive towards the front, and then mayhem kind of takes place. So we'll go over kind of all the key points in the race and sort of fill you in on how the whole night went. Skipped ahead here to lap 36. I'm racing with Connor Zilich for 13th. And we're going to clear them off 2 here, and then there's a stack up in front of me in 3 and 4. And we get caught up in it, so it's going to be the first, I guess, time I have to go to the rear in the race. Back under green here, lap, I'm going to say 60 or so, just around halfway. We're running, I think, back to 14th or so. Run down this group in front of us. Now pay attention here, because this is where things get wild. But as you can see, the one car is pretty aggressively holding up this group in front of me. We ran them down. Zilich jumped to his outside and got around him. Now Diaz in the 51 starts beating and banging on him. And I'm going to end up being basically right behind this group as they come off of turn 2 and have nowhere to go. The one checks up because the 51 kind of roughs him up right here, gets in his way, and literally parks it on my nose. So I turned the one car around. Nothing I could do. Absolutely nothing I could do. And then this ensues after that.
Someone who has been known to race with his heart on his sleeve and in good measure, and he appears motivated to make it known that he is not pleased with one of his fellow competitors.
And I think, yep, it's the 51. Oh, no, it's Landon Huffman. Again, saw it out of the corner of my eye. It was a tussle between the 51 and the 37, all jockeying for position.
Here's a replay from onboard just so you see how abruptly he checked up. And again, obviously I'm not trying to wreck somebody. It just kind of happened. It was a racing deal. Unintentional, but that was the result. And here's the absolute piss poor of an attempt to hit the race car with something right there. Beautiful, beautiful. And they put us to the rear for that, just simply because the CARS Tour rule is if you make contact, no matter the fault, you go to the rear. So we come back down, we make some more adjustments, and I get to rejoin again in like 20-something after we were back up to 13th, 14th. Fast forward to the final restart. We're up here battling with Barry, Brent Cruz, and some of the guys that have ran inside the top 10 the whole night. Back up almost to around the 13th, 14th position. And we're kind of going to run here for the rest of the race. We pick off a few more, but it's kind of tough. Passing is hard, and you know every car is so equal that, as you can see here, racing is just difficult at the end of the race. White flag is out here. I had ran down the 71 car. And so we were racing for 12th. Then the leader, Connor Hall, gets spun coming to the checkers. So it kind of causes a chaos right here. Caution comes out, so we don't get to race back to the line. And after a review, originally we thought we were 10th, but we ended up finishing in the 11th position. So not bad after coming from the back twice. As I was pulling onto pit road post-race, Grady threw grass through my window and then had these comments about me and our interaction to say to front stretch, followed by my interview with him.
Landon Huffman, you're a hack. It's no wonder you lost your ride with the 22. You're a trash panda, bud. I don't know what are we doing? We're 60 laps in. We're running for 12. Turn me loose. I mean, for God's sakes, man. Like, I know we're racing. I know we got to go. I get it. But when you've got me like that, when you have me sideways, crack the throttle. That's a brand new race car, and that race car's killed. But it's okay, because before he leaves, he will know I'm pissed. I promise you.
So there will be a conversation at least with him.
Oh, yeah. Me and him are talking. I don't care if it's here in the parking lot or at Waffle House at 3 a.m. Him and I are going to have a conversation.
How's hell with it?
Obviously, tempers tonight. Grady not happy with you. There was a brawl down at the end of the pits after the race. I spoke with him after the wreck. He used the words of Denny Hamlin, called you a hack and everything. Just said some lots of stuff to express his frustration with you. What was your side of that?
I mean, the dude tried to wreck for 30 laps, held everybody up, raced everybody like shit, and then literally just stopped in front of me on the backstretch. I'm not here to wreck people. I mean, he's going to call me a hack. I've watched that dude race for 15 years. I don't think I've ever seen him win one race. I've seen him crash more race cars than I think races he's finished. So, and they spend a hell of a lot of money, probably more than anybody out here. So, he wants to call me a hack, that's fine. I got a couple championships and about 40 late model stock wins that he can suck on.
All right, is there a conversation that needs to be had on your end with him?
No. Sorry for my language, but no, not worth it. I mean, you think you can have a conversation with that guy? No, I don't even think his parents can have a conversation with him. They've tried for 20 years.
Thank you, Landon.
Thanks to this wonderful outburst and interaction, you guys can now get your Landon Huffman Fan Club t-shirts. We've got a pre-order up. You can grab yours all the way through early next week, so make sure you do that. We'll only have one run of these, so if you want one, there will be a purchase link tagged in the comment section and in the description of this video.